Broadcast live.
But I cannot fuck with fans. I can fuck with you, oh now you mad. Broke your heart so you can pack your bags. I can fuck with you cause you a fan.
They can look but they can't touch. If they ain't looking, she don't want me, but that's enough.
Yo, what's up, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm good.
Hey, man, thanks for making it on the call, man. Thanks for making it on the call.
Yeah.
Firstly, shout out on the new single, Fan of Me. That's dope, man. I wanted to ask you, you got like this global kind of view with everything that you're doing. I mean, do you even think of an SA market, or do you just want to go to the world first? You want to break to the world first? What's your plan?
I just want to go straight to the world. Like, since when I started music, that was my goal. That's where I've been heading the whole time. Nowhere else.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I see a lot of your fans, literally like fans of you. Are always like hitting you up and just talking about how you slept on and I'm like, I don't even think you even see that, because I see your video, I see your posts in the gram, and you like your headspace is totally gone. You're not even here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that's one of the reasons why I'm slept on around here, because I understand, because what I do is like a lot of people want to understand it, and I do things to reach a more global market and not like the local market and stuff. So that makes sense.
And even you even brag different. You bragging about the most important thing that a lot of people are sleeping on, and you bragging about playlists. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
maybe just school people of the importance of just like being in all these
Yeah.
playlists, because I think a lot of people are looking at locally. They're not thinking like that.
Exactly.
Just tell us about that.
I actually learned about like playlists and stuff from my, like, that shit's actually like pretty crazy. I was telling my friend about it, like, how Spotify's like way better than SoundCloud, because like, how on social media someone can have like 1 million followers, right? And if that person with 1 million followers posts your photo and tags you on it, your photo is gonna be shown to like 1 million people, and if it's attractive, some of those people might click into your account and check you out. And if you're dope, they're gonna follow you. And it's the same way Spotify works. So you can get a Spotify playlist with like 1 million followers, likes, followers, whatever. And if your song's there, it's just like an Instagram page. That's how much exposure you get. If you're on the playlist like 1 million followers and your song shows up, someone plays it. If they like it, they're gonna save the song and follow you. It's the same thing as Instagram. And if you're comparing it to something like SoundCloud, I mean, you can't be discovered like that on SoundCloud because there's no playlist, and if you understand what I'm saying. But I think playlists are crazy. That's where my head's at right now.
That's dope. I mean, I'm just gonna try just sum up what you said, because I don't think your line is so great there where you at. But just so if I heard you right, you saying that like for you, well, at least like Spotify, when you're on a playlist, it's like being on Instagram essentially with 1 million followers. If you're on a huge playlist that has so many followers and they share you there, the chances of someone clicking through to kind of listen to you are literally like bigger than if you just like drop your song on Spotify or any streaming platform and no one can actually get it.
See, that's
I just had
like
to
the
repeat
future.
it.
And like right now, because of that, I can't think of any other way for anyone to like blow up. There's no other logical way to get your music out there besides Spotify.
Yeah, I know your line is bad, but like, but are you in a bit? Can you get on some space where there's a little bit of better data there?
I was in the studio right now. Let me just move to another room.
Sorry, man. You got some jewels, and I think that people need to hear you. You know what I mean? So, with your line being so bad, I don't think people will be hearing properly. You good? Yeah, it looks better now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Right.
Yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
carry on from when you
with
said that there's no other way to get your music out. Yeah, just so people can hear that.
since I learned about Spotify playlists, like there's no other logical way, in my opinion, to get your music out there besides Spotify.
So when you're overseas and you're crashing the bins and switching to a horse, what are you doing? What are you doing when you're out there in those places all the time?
I think it was January, February, and we just went there during
And
like around the Grammy weekend. We were just connecting with people and like going to meetings and stuff. Like it was crazy. And then on the second last day, we ended up crashing the car. We crashed the car and then we just switched to another car. That's basically what happened. That was
so
crazy.
y'all are just busy networking, just trying to grow the base of people to kind of know Willy, right?
Yeah,
So how does
exactly.
was that how you also kind of were able to get the Eric Bellinger um, collaboration on it, which was something I wasn't even thinking of you and him, to be quite frank.
Nah, I met with I didn't I made the song when I was in SA and then I sent the song to my manager and then he sent it to Eric's team and Eric fucked with it. And he sent it back in like less than 24 hours. Then we just started talking from there.
Cool. I'm gonna let you find a place where you can settle. You know, you be
Nah, I'm cool now.
cool. Tell me about your visuals. Your visuals are really, really amazing. You know, from the Gleeky music video, I haven't really, I just saw the promos of the Fan of Me. I don't know if the video's out yet, you know, but who works on your visuals and who conceptualizes everything that you kind of create visually?
With the visuals, I'm the one that comes up with the ideas and stuff. You know, I like direct what's gonna happen and stuff like that. And then we just get a videographer. So the person that shot the Fan of Me promo video was Darian 4K on Instagram, and um, the music video we're gonna like right now we can't go to LA because of lockdown, obviously. But then we eventually we're gonna go to LA and shoot the music video with Eric. That's what's gonna happen.
All right. Side note. Now your signal is real good now, and you're clear now.
Yeah.
So that's dope. I really wanted to touch on like that because you were cutting there when you were talking about the streaming side of things and Spotify, and I mean some people literally wanted you to reiterate that because they never heard you. Just like the importance of just being on playlists, please. I know I'm just asking you to repeat, just so people get schooled. You know what I mean?
Should I explain it again?
Please, bro.
Okay, so like with Spotify, this is how Spotify playlists work. For instance, if someone has 1 million followers on Instagram and he posts your photo is gonna be exposed to 1 million people, and some of those millions of people are gonna click into your photo if it's attractive, and if they like what they see on your Instagram, they're gonna follow you. It's the same thing that happens with like Spotify playlists. So if you get on Spotify playlists with 1 million followers, your song is gonna get to 1 million people, and some of them might click into the song, and if they like it, you're gonna get followed. Whereas like with like SoundCloud and stuff, that doesn't happen. There's no playlists and things like that. On SoundCloud, you only listen to people you already know. You don't
Yeah.
discover them. So I think SoundCloud, like, there's no other logical way to make it or blow up besides Spotify. You know,
It's dope.
that's how I see things.
That's dope. Thanks for that, man. Like I see you've done like something with Patrick Lee and y'all have collaborated, which for me is almost like you're a perfect fit. He's also a dude that I think is highly talented, also has some global aspirations. Who are the guys that you are close with in the South African market, artists that you'd work with or are working with, if you would?
Can you repeat that again?
I was saying that like I see you kind of have a relationship with Patrick, right? and
Yeah.
and there's not a lot about your life. You know, you're not like a cloud person. You're like a music person. I mean, and I
Yeah.
look at your social page, it's just
Uh,
strictly music. You know,
yeah.
who are the cats that you are cool with, like from a music perspective here locally?
I fuck with Patrick Lee. Like I have a song with him. We made a song last year. I also fuck with Hash. I have a song with him too. And Jay Marley, we working on something right now. Probably gonna drop something soon. I'm not sure, but I'm working on something with him. Also Danny Matic. I like Danny Matic's music, and yeah, that's all I can think about right now.
Yeah.
Is him.
What are we looking at from a planning perspective with regards to more singles? Obviously, fan of me, y'all can't go to LA, and I don't see anyone going to the States until like maybe even September, October. But like
Yeah,
in between that space, are you gonna be dropping any new music, or is there anything else you're gonna be doing?
yeah. I'm probably gonna drop an EP soon. Just gonna see how that's gonna work, and um, just more music. I can't say too much about it right now, but then we're gonna be dropping more music. I want to be working more with Spotify. I'm with Spotify right now, so everything's gonna be through Spotify. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait.
So what are you going exclusively on Spotify? You won't be with Apple Music?
Nah, I will be on all the other platforms, but like my main focus is Spotify right now. That's where
Yeah. Yeah,
my head.
they are trying to help with discovery globally. So that's
Yeah,
probably a good look on that side. And
yeah.
I just wanted to shout you out, man, for these. I thought this was a music video, you know. So I've been looking for the Fan of Me music video. I'm like,
That's
yo, where
that's how
is it?
crazy
You
it
know,
is.
huh?
That's how crazy we wanted it to be.
It's
The promo video is
incredible.
so crazy, it looks like a music video.
Yo, for everyone that's out here, go to Willy's page, man, and check out those promos. That's like, it's incredible, bro. You know what I mean? Staying focused on the music and like, there's not a lot. I know, maybe a lot of people know about you. Where's home? Where you from?
I'm from PTA. I'm in PTA right now.
Ah,
Yeah. Pretoria East. I've been in PTA for a while now.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're a PTA in it. There's a lot of
Yeah.
cats from PTA coming out doing amazing stuff. I mean, PTA is like the hip hop hub right now,
Exactly.
right?
Like everyone that's hot is from PTA. And that's fact.
That's incredible. Someone was mentioning that, like, yo, why are we speaking? We're not speaking to P.O. And I was like, yo, we spoke to P.O. like 2 weeks ago. But what's crazy is that that's the variety that's even out there in PTA. You got like someone like you, and then you got someone like P.O. who's like completely in another world. And it makes me wonder what influences you? You know, who are the guys that you're listening to, or that you listen to, or that you grew up and said, yo, I want to fucks with this rap shit, or whatever they call it today?
When I was a kid, I got introduced to like Lil Wayne. Like that was like my first favorite rapper. It's like, Lil Wayne inspired a lot of people. That's where a lot of people's love for hip hop came from Lil Wayne. Well, then my generation. So from Lil Wayne, I moved to like, I don't know, like Tyler the Creator. He's also a big part of my love for hip hop. And shit, it's hard to think about all of them right now. That's like Tyler the Creator. Um, I also like Frank Ocean. I don't only listen to hip hop. That's one of the things I don't
Yeah.
do. Because I feel like listening to different genres and shit helps you make better music. Because now you're not stuck in like one box. You can be
Yeah.
inspired by a lot of other people. And yeah, I mean the new people, Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott, XXX. I get a lot of inspiration from them. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
So in these days of where we talk about, and I wanna get this from you. Do we even call this what you are doing as a genre? Do we even box it and call it hip hop?
I can't even yo, what kind of hip hop is this certain thing? You can't compare it to anything. It's crazy. Just
Have
call it hip
you?
hop.
I also wonder whether what your writing process is like. You know, I mean, is it like do you write? Do you get into melody first? How do you get into it? You know, look, I'm a writer. I'm a hip hop writer. I'm an old school. You just write and then you get on the flow. But I'm always interested in how you guys literally like get in there from starting a song and just doing that whole thing.
Um, I have different ways of writing. Depends on how I'm feeling. So, for instance, let's say I was just like the normal day in the studio. I'll probably listen to the beat and then play the beat, record myself like without writing. I just like mumble on top of the beat just to get that flow, you know. So like I'd play the beat and I'd just be mumbling like and then I listen to that mumble and then like put words into it, you know. That's like the most basic way for me to do it. And if I'm really feeling the studio session, I'll probably just play the song and then I record bar for bar. Like every bar I record something. Like I say something, record again, say something, record it again, without writing. And I feel like that's like a good way to learn how to record music without writing. Because most of the time I don't write. I just freestyle.
I think that a lot of people who try and make it in this game are literally like are always trying to be like someone else, you know. And what
Yeah,
you've done really well is you've just stayed in your pocket, you know.
exactly.
Um, Stayed in your pocket. I don't see you like randomly on any random things, you know. You just stay in your pocket. How
Yeah.
important is it for you to kind of like be in your own space and find your own inspiration, and just for everyone else that's trying to come out there, you know, I mean, how important is just to be in your own space versus you trying to like plug into everybody?
I feel like when you try and plug into everybody, you get confused and end up losing yourself. I mean, you don't want to lose your identity because if you lose your identity, no one's gonna fuck with you because they don't know who you really are and what you're really doing. You know, so if you put your main focus into what you're doing, you're gonna succeed because all of your energy is going to one thing. And if you like splitting your energy 6 ways, there's no way you're gonna succeed if your energy's been split 6 ways. You have to put it into one thing. That's what I do. I just focus on what I think is right and who I am. That works for me.
You've got a strong team behind you also. I mean, without mentioning them, how did you kind of like attract that type of energy in your space?
Can you ask that again?
You got a strong team behind you,
Yeah.
you know. How did you, and without mentioning them, I mean, it's guys that are hella experienced, you know. They've worked with some of the biggest artists in the game, you know. And when I say
Yeah.
the biggest, you know, how did you attract that energy?
Um, I actually like last year. I don't know if it was, yeah, it was last year. I posted a snippet of a music video, not of a music video I was gonna drop for Blakey, and then my manager Tiam was just he just knew like when he saw that video, I was like, this kid's like he's a global priority. You know, he looks like he can make it globally, and I'm like different from everyone else. So we just started fucking with each other from then.
Yeah, I mean, Tiamo was telling me about you from last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, at the time, I was thinking he was still working with AKA, and I was trying, and he was like, "Yo, but you gotta check out this kid," you know. And he was just giving me your stats and all that stuff. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So,
yeah,
I mean, he's been out there really kind of talking about you and literally like putting you out there on that level. Now,
yeah.
so before you met Tiamo, before you met even Tabiso to a certain extent, what what were you doing? You know, were you independent? How were you rolling? Well, you are independent, but how are you managing your day to day? Were you just dropping songs, then getting back in your shell? You know?
Well, actually, you know, like I was, it's kind of like it's like I was managing myself, you know. I had a plan when I dropped the song. Like I drop a snippet and build hype on it, like send it to people and drop it on Instagram. It gets like 20,000 views, and I leave it out. I wait for like 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, I drop the song. and it gets a lot of, you know, a lot of streams on SoundCloud. Because I have a song called Maniac, right? Maniac Lullaby with Hash. I think that was the first song like in South Africa to get the amount of plays it had in like it in a day. It got like 10,000 plays in a day. I think that was the first
Wow.
song to ever get 10,000 plays in a day, SoundCloud. And the song with Patrick too, Blakey, and I have a song called CBDB too. It kind of went viral too. So I just dropping like snippets of music, trailers, you know, me dancing to songs and shit. And people really fucked with that, and I got a lot of fans from that. And also promoting my music at shows, posting videos of me performing at shows. That was really dope. And that's how I got a bunch of fans, you know.
I hope everybody's taking notes, you know, because you are a
Yeah,
case study. You know, you are a case study of an artist that just has built his numbers. And I say this because you haven't, you know, some of the guys who got great numbers on social maybe have been affiliated with some type of recording company, have been working for so long, you know what I mean? So you really like a case study of a guy, one of the few guys, who started from ground up and built that hype, you know.
yeah.
Transitioning from that independence to almost like, I'm sure like Tiamo literally comes with a little bit of formal. He's a little, there's some formal, the rules and all that
It's
thing, you
crazy
know.
that you say that,
So
because
now
yeah,
getting into the game of rules, how's that process?
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. Like, you know, sometimes I just be like, man, I don't know, this is like too formal for me. I don't know how to feel about this, and yeah, you understand, it is like that, you know. Like, I was used to being independent and doing things like a growing artist, you know, but now like everything's more formal. I think I'm getting used to it now, and I see the importance of it because I mean, yeah, you always have to have a strategy, and if you have a strategy, things are gonna work out.
Yeah, I think that also comes with a lot of there's a space for people to listen, you know,
Yeah,
to the format, because you could have just left it and said, "Yo, I'm getting my views, man. Fuck that." You know, I'm on social.
exactly.
I'm hyped. You could have asked
Yeah.
them. You could have got TM. Where's your video with 20,000 views? But
Yeah, it is like that. But then,
but
I mean, I understand now. I'm slowly understanding.
yeah, and I mentioned that because I do also feel that a lot of kids that are coming up are not listening to, you know, the experience that like some of the OGs have. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
Siam is definitely an OG and probably worked in the old world, and even Taviso, but like they still have the experience of the old world to plug what you're doing in the new world. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's probably the first time, and I'm gonna put this on record. Now, okay, now I'm gonna have to say it. Now, Tabiso literally was from a recording label called Gallo, if you even know who they are. You know, he'd signed like Hidden Force. He worked with KO as part of Cash Time. Well, he was the business of Cash Time. He went on to Universal. Tiamo's, aka his history literally has been with Fifth Season. He literally got schooled and molded in Fifth Season, and then now this is the first time like such experience is actually engaging with like a new wave artist. You're the only artist that's got that type of independent experience.
exactly. Like I was actually thinking about this like last week. I'm like, it's so crazy how this guy's like came from like, you know, the old, not old, but then like, you know, like things are way different now. Like it's more of an internet age, and they like were able to transform from like that old shit to like what's happening now. You know, and I think that's crazy. Like Teresa and like Tiamo and Nevo and them, because how they used to manage, for instance, like AKA, it's way different from how they manage me. Because I'm like a digital artist. You know, I'm an internet rapper. And I think that's crazy that they like woke about that. Like that's crazy to me.
It's incredible, bro.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
crazy.
I think that you guys literally, as you grow, you're gonna literally create like I said earlier on, you guys are like a case study. This is a
Yeah,
case study of really like
exactly.
old lessons, meeting, because I'm sure besides them just giving you game, you also giving them game too. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. That's
That's,
exactly how it is.
that's
Exactly how it
incredible.
is. Mm.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible. The EP, how many joints are we looking at?
I don't know, probably six. I don't know, probably six.
Yeah, yeah. And
Maybe.
and now with regards to even selecting the songs that you put on the EP, are you the guy that makes the call? Do you pitch it to the guys, or as a group, do you guys literally listen to the songs and decide on what y'all think is gonna pop? Because I'm sure when you're independent, it's just you only.
Yeah, but now like it has to like go through everyone else, you know, so that everyone's comfortable with the song. So I record the music and I just send it through to them, and they listen and tell me what they like. Cause I mean, they know what people are gonna like more, you know, on a more global scale, more than me, like mixing and mastering and things like that. They have to listen to shit like that. Like before I started working with them, I didn't really care about mixing and mastering my music until now. Like I listen to my old shit. I'm like, damn nigga, how did you let yourself drop shit like this? Like this is crazy. And you get what I'm saying? But
No,
now
you know
like
what? Sorry to cut you. I actually listened to like a few months ago that you dropped a single, and I looked for it on iTunes, and then I just started like playing everything else, and the earlier stuff just sounded so badly mixed, and I was like, yo, did they know that the stuff is not mixed? Yo, what was happening
yeah.
here? You know what I mean? But I
Because
can
like
hear
I
the song is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because I have a studio at home, and I just liked recording music and dropping it. I didn't have like too much knowledge on like mixing and mastering. But then what's crazy is that when I was dropping that music, it was still doing like crazy numbers, more than like all of the new wave rappers that were on SoundCloud. Even though it was badly mixed, it's like the music is dope. You can hear the music's dope. And with fans, I don't really think they know too much about mixing and mastering. You know, if the song sounds dope to
True.
them, they cool with it. They can't be
Yeah.
listening to like frequencies and shit like that. They don't have
Yeah.
the time to be listening to that. If the song's dope, they're gonna like it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. I mean, like that's a journey, though. You know, what I mean, and I think that it's like an old school underground journey where like your music you used to record on a tape. I mean, Tabiso would tell you that like I used to record my music on a tape, and he used to shit on me and say, "Yo, that shit is whack. That shit is whack. You gotta put it on a CD. Get it on a CD and shit." You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
so,
Like things
so
change.
it's funny how history repeats itself in another form. You know what I mean? That's
Exactly.
crazy,
And
man.
like when you get knowledge on mixing and mastering, your music just like it just gets better somehow. Like you know, you can record a song right and just record it and it sounds good, but as soon as it gets mixed and mastered, it's like a whole new thing. You know, it's like that's what makes music good. Music can't be good without that. You know, it just makes it way better. It's like putting the sauce on it. If you have chips and you just put the sauce on it,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is. It's sauce.
That's that's incredible, man. That's incredible. Yo, I see you got some pictures here. So people are asking, you know, will Little Nas be on the EP? You know.
I don't know. I don't know. We have to wait and see.
Anything's possible right now.
Yeah, anything's possible. Just have to wait and see. I said I can't say too much about it. We'll have to wait and see.
Yo, yo, man, I'm really looking forward to more music from you, but most importantly, um, you know, you got guys that I really respect, you know, behind you, and I'm looking to see what they gonna do with you and what you gonna do with them. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because I'll tell you one thing. Like I said, Tabisa and I have been speaking ever since I was doing music, making demos, till when he was running with KO and he was sending me the new KO single saying before it drops, going, "Yo, you gotta check this out. This is," you know what I mean.
yeah,
And he's always been able to pull things. And I mean, Tiama, I've met him through fifth season, and I've just seen his commitment to the game. You know,
yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He be telling me about the things he's doing globally or trying to do globally. So I think you guys are really in a position to just like do some shit that we haven't seen.
Exactly. That's why, like, I feel comfortable being around them because, you know, they hungry, you know, and I like that because I'm hungry too, and we have the same vision. It's not like he's thinking about something else and I'm heading somewhere else, you know, like we all on the same path, and I think that's a really dope trait to have in a team. It's a great team. So I have
Yo,
faith in
Yo,
it.
Willie, shout out, man. We look forward to that EP, and you know, we always here, man, to support you. You know, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, man. There's a story that's gonna come off this that we're looking that people literally don't even know. There's a story that's gonna come off this. You know,
For sure.
um, and then I mean, except y'all be out there. The only time that like you did some crazy shit, and I wouldn't say crazy shit, but the only time you did some crazy shit that was like out of the musical character was when you were taking shots at MTV. What literally got you to get on your phone and say, "Yo, fuck these motherfuckers"?
Nah, I was in LA, and then I woke up. I was on the plane. Now we got off the plane in Atlanta, and then we just saw that list, and I was like number 6. I was like, yo, there's some people I don't even know that are like above me, and I was like, nah, this ain't right. Like what I've done and what I've done for the kids, and I'm number 6 on the new wave list. Like, bro, who has crazy like some of those people don't even have videos of them performing at shows, bro. Like that's what I was thinking, and I was looking at my shows and the way people fuck with me, and I was just like number 6. I didn't deserve that for sure. No way. I still
And
think
on
this.
top of And on top of that, you literally posted that video in LA. You're like, yo, all those guys they are probably like retweeting an essay, and y'all got me right here, and I'm in LA. What the fuck?
Exactly. I was like, yo, I'm in LA right now. I was even telling him like, yo, look outside, like it's bright, and look outside, yo, and it's dark because we in different countries. And I'm out here in LA, and you put me on number 6. Nah, I was pissed. No cap. I was pissed. I was
Hey
pissed. We in
man,
different time zones, bro, and you
we're in
put me in
different
number
time
6.
zones, man.
And you put me in number 6.
Yo, maybe you were number one. It just looked different in that time zone. When you got back home, it was gonna look like it's a one. You know, who knows, B?
Exactly. They have to redo that list. They have to do it again.
But yo, I think that like you don't even need to worry about those things though. Like I said, you know,
Exactly.
it's only
That's
the
what.
beginning. It's
Yeah.
only the beginning. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they don't even know what's gonna happen.
Mhm. I
You
mean,
know.
yeah. It
But the
is what it
truth,
is.
but the truth of the matter though is that like you win the conversation. I mean, I always say if you're on the list, you're on the list. It's cool. You're in the conversation. Doesn't matter what number you're on.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just keep on working. I always say that the biggest procrastination is when we keep on looking at the scoreboard. Don't look
Yeah.
at the scoreboard, man. Just focus on the game and do your thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes if you know, like, you know, you deserve something, you have to say it, bro. You can't just keep quiet. I mean, you can't be given something and you know you don't deserve that and be like, you cool with like I wasn't cool with that, I'll be honest. But I mean, I understand.
Damn, we losing him with the signal. Yo, we losing him with the signal. Oh, we got you. You back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I was just imagining what was the conversation that y'all had after that, you know, with your team, you know, after you kind of pulled one of those. You know what I mean?
Like I did that live while I was in the car and we were driving to, I forgot where we were driving to. I think we were driving to like the Rock Nation or something, and I just made the video. And then when we got back, we saw that the video was going viral, so it was like a win-win. We didn't really care as long as you know the video's going around. We're like, it's cool. You know, people were talking about me on Twitter and shit. I was like, it's crazy, you know.
That's incredible. Yo, B, shout out to you, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the music, and I'm so glad that like you got these global aspirations, and you got a team that's really backing you up. I guess we know how to get you out of your music pocket. We're gonna do another list and put you in number 100, right?
This time I ain't gonna reply. I ain't gonna reply this time. I'm gonna let it be.
Yo, let me ask some questions from the people real quick. Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 19. I recently turned 19.
Oh shit! Dang, nigga, dang, you're super
Yeah.
young. You know. Okay, so you were driving to Rock Nation. What was the drive to Rock Nation for? Yeah, can y'all even talk about that? We saw those pictures too. Damn, really strong signal. Okay, well, if we don't get really back, man, I think that for any up and coming artist trying to learn the game, I mean, he's just broken down his model.
Yo,
you there?
can you hear me, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go get my charger.
All right, no, it's cool. It's cool. Now I was gonna close that. I was saying, what were you doing at Rock Nation? That was a question out here.
Oh, we had a meeting with an A&R, but I can't say too much about that too. I had a meeting with an A&R at Rock Nation.
I think you can't say a lot about a lot, huh?
Yeah. I move like that. I move in silence. Like maybe after a week you might see a feature with Willy Cardiac. I don't know. I don't say too much. You're just gonna see it. I don't talk too much.
Yo, when they smoke, they spy you. You wouldn't say that shit unless it's a real thing.
I don't know.
You're gonna get that call real quick. You weren't supposed to say that right now. You're gonna get a real call real quick.
We're gonna see.
Oh shit. Alright, yo, man. We gonna be paying attention to the timeline, man. Keep doing what you're doing, moving silently, but killing it. You know what I mean? Good luck, man, with everything. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I just want to say that I have a new song out. Go Fan of Me on Spotify. You should go check it out. Fan of Me came out on the 29th of May. It's like 5 days ago. You should go check it out with Eric Bellinger. We're going crazy.
Yo, I like that. You know, no artist who's dropped a song has done an interview with me and closed it out like that. I thought it was something that us guys used to do where at an interview we'd go, yeah, the album is available at music. Yo, shout out. Yo, you got some old school people working with you. Yo, don't forget to promo the single. Like, don't forget to promo the single.
Yeah, but
you gotta use this interview to promo the single. Talk all your shit, but don't forget to promo your single.
Yeah, that's the main focus right now.
Yo, shout out, man. Thanks for that, B. Shout out to you, man. And make sure you get that new single, Fan of Me by Willy Cardiac featuring Eric Bellinger. And, yo, just do yourself a favor. Just check out the promos on his page also for the single, which are fucking hot as hell. You know, I mean, shit, the video might be crazy. And who knows, next week you might just drop a song with Playboy Cardi.
I don't know. Travis Scott?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. We're going to see.
Peace, man. Take care.
All right, cool.
And good luck with everything, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Broadcast live